Hello there and welcome back to Tyranny. First, an apology. We've missed 2 weekends, and the reasons for those are all kinds of weird reasons, some personal reasons. I don't want to get into those things. It doesn't really matter. I apologize. Screwed up. I constantly meant to compensate, and it never actually happened. So we're now recording on a Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? I hope it's Tuesday, right? I honestly, it's been such a crazy time for me that I don't even know what day it is. Yes, it's Tuesday. It's the 3rd of April. Happy April Fool's Day and Easter and all those things, right? And let's play some Tyranny. We were right at the end, and then I screw up, and nothing happens for 2 weeks. Nobody seemed to complain though. I did not get any complaint messages from anyone on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, or my email, as far as I know. So you weren't that mad, probably, if you're looking forward to weekly installments. Once again, I'm sorry though, it shouldn't have happened. I should have notified in some kind of way, but life sometimes gets in the way. So, where the fudge were we? No idea. We're pretty much done with everything other than going to kill the voices of Nerat and then seeing how the game ends, pretty much. So let's go do that. Let's go to Cacophony and just do that, you know? What else can we do? I'm a little bit hoarse. Well, not really. Just my throat hurts a little bit, so I've got tea. Everything's great. Some Earl Grey. Good stuff. Haven't had Earl Grey in a long time. Travel to Cacophony. Defeat Nerat's forces. Assault on Cacophony. So basically, just go kill people. Oh, we do have the entire place, though. We can see it, which is kind of nice. With our map at the bottom right. That's pretty good. I'm assuming Nerat is just right here sitting on his throne. Apparently that's a throne. So we've got a little engagement here, a little engagement here, engagement over there, then engagement in the middle, the 3 people here, and then Nerat himself, which might be another fun filled thing. So let's get through and see if we just immediately fight stuff.
You didn't see nothing.
Or we have, how does this work exactly? Horde, Blood Chanter, and a Scarlet Fury. So these are 5. I believe these are all that we have here. I'm just going to buff up because there's no reason for me not to buff up. And then send in Barrack. Going in strong. Not even pausing that much because I'm like, who cares? We'll be fine.
Count on it.
Okay. Guru. Boom.
I am a shield wall.
Don't be that. You could do this. And go kill this guy. Oh, he's doing fear immediately. So hopefully it doesn't do it. No, you guys can just hang out. Who's getting hit? Hits Barrack, Scofier. I saw something come here, but I guess that's nothing. You. Oh, come on, Barrack. Dude, could you get everybody here to attack you? I don't care about... No, don't do that. That's super annoying of her. Of this guy actually still targeting me. But whatever, it's not a massive thing at all.
Not a problem, boss.
So you're going to do Unravel Minds on all of these. We're not getting... These guys are not targeting us, right? No. Good. So we should be totally fine. Whoa, what the fudge? Fuck that. I'm not taking a wound instantly right at the beginning. Right into coming into taking a wound. That's not happening. What a dumb everything. Oh, and we're here because I didn't... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Wow, that sucked. That's a crappy way to start this off. We got a lot to get through today. Mainly fighting. Pretty much only fighting. And that's not okay. And I didn't even save. Yeah. Assault and Cacophony. Go murder him. Pretty much. Yep, okay, so now let's make a big save, or just a save. Does not need to be a big save, but I guess we'll make a front save just for coming here. Come on. I don't have all day. I've got so many things to do. You would not believe. It is just a stream of work things and interesting projects that have found their way to my doorstep alongside personal things that have happened, and it's just damn.
I will aid you.
I'm excited and happy and thrilled to just go and do. There's so much that I want to do.
I am a shield wall unto myself.
Okay, this should be, you guys can move forward, and this should be a lot better, I hope. Okay, cool. Barrack, start hitting the hordes, which we don't care for that much. You can come here. I think, yeah, you can come here. And I think he can also come here. Because we should be able to hit like everything if we are close enough. I want to do Unravel on both of these. And you can do the Icicle Storm one. Can you go a little bit backwards? Should be fine. Yeah, so we're hitting everything except for the... Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, good. So she's murdering the crap out of this guy. Barrack took a little bit of damage, but nobody cares. It's not a large amount of damage. And we can move on to killing everything with spells. It's gonna be exactly where he is. There's nothing coming from here, right? No. Okay, good. Can I hit everything? No. Prefer hitting the blood champion than that. Doesn't matter that much, but whatever. I mean, this is not a difficult fight, so doesn't particularly matter. Let's just have Barrack have slightly easier time. That thing's already dead. Verse can kill that guy now. Let's throw in a Fulmination. You can also throw in a Fulmination. Yeah, you can keep attacking things, maybe. Maybe not, doesn't matter. Okay.
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
And there you go. Easy peasy. Why the hell did I take damage right at the start? This is beyond me. Okay.
Slow and steady.
So we're just gonna check this out over here. Take a sip. Wall has wounds, so never? Cool. I can never use that. Should be fun.
On the lookout.
Okay, so are these inside here, or is there someone at the top as well? I'm just gonna make a quick save. And then just send in Barrack, which is the stealthiest. So there's Horde, Horde, Horde. These are all Horde. So these are all... I love the fact that this is their stand. Like they're zombies almost, like slumped down barely. So this is a... Oh, oops.
Send me your
Oops. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here and let them all come to me. Oh, two of them decided to be throwers for some reason.
You got it.
So they're over there, which is slightly annoying. But whatever. Do this. You can do Unravel Minds so that they won't actually do anything. First can murder the rest of them. I guess you can punch this guy, because why not? You could do another Icicle Storm. You could do a Fulmination. I don't even need to pause for this. Like, why am I wasting my time pausing? Rhyme Spike on this guy. So these are pretty much already dead. There you go. He's running away. Kill him. Yeah. And...
Will do.
Come on, Verse. Come on, Verse! There you go. Shh. Okay. Oh, they have things? Horde boots. And whatever, dude. Nobody cares. This. Why do I bother? Yay, notebooks.
Slow and steady. No can do.
Okay, move
On the
Subterfuge, opening that. Yay, potions. Nobody uses that. Camping supplies. I've never, ever, ever slept and used camping supplies the entire game. Because why would I? Oh, we found some. So we've got beastmen, but they're men. So the women are way scarier than the men. When it comes to beastmen. We don't actually have to kill them. Oh, actually we do. We have to remove Nerat's forces. Settler. Enemies of the Scarlet Chorus who have not yet earned a spike are left to hang from the cliff wall until death comes for them. Cool. I guess that's cool. It's not very cool.
Moving cautiously.
So saving. You don't have any. What am I even doing there? Titan's Touch, and you could do Titan's Touch on yourself.
I'm on it.
You could do Titan's Touch on yourself.
No reason to tarry.
Or something. And now I quick saved again for no particular reason. Doesn't matter. Hey guys, what's going
Look
on?
at that. You
Okay, you stop being that. You activate speed mode. Speed hacks. And just go over here. You can fight. Everybody goes for Barrack. And you please go for these guys. You two can go for Whoa, Barrack's down and not taking any damage whatsoever, because why would he? Because taking damage is not for the Barrack. Unravel Minds on everybody that you can. And you not this. Take this please. Seriously, Barrack's not taking any damage. Cool, that hit pretty much everything. Unravel Minds didn't, but it hit the ones that matter. This guy will die very quickly because she's on him. Make a nice fulmination. Oh, she leveled up. Awesome. Kill this guy. Fulmination as well. And you could do a Rhyme Spike right in the middle, probably hit most of them or something. I don't know. This guy dead yet? Oh, they all changed their directions or their minds, or they're running away, or I don't know. Do a Quill Strike.
consider it done.
Quill Strike. You didn't kill it. Are they trying to like go at me? That's not okay. They're trying to kill me? Unacceptable.
Time to change what?
No, use it. Spellcasting blocked. Oh. Really? Spellcasting blocked? Can they... Is that allowed? Can they do that? Oh yeah, I'm silenced for 10 more seconds. Wow. That would have been really useful if that mattered. Would have been really good if more stuff could do that, but nope. The cluttered and unorganized tents go on as far as you can see. Cool. That was the Beastman Pen. There's the Cacophony Marketplace right here at the bottom. And then there's a tent flap over here. Do you have to be at the top to get that? Yeah.
Stepping lightly.
Okay. 7 toes. All right. We are up to people with names. It's time we got to people with names. Oh, we can level up verse. Let's do verse level ups first. Probably the last level up we'll ever do in the game. So level 15, level 14. It's like not super high, but it's pretty good. I really like the fact that there's no level cap, because level caps suck. Just have your game naturally end where it needs to, you know, in terms of leveling up and stuff. Have the game, screw level caps, man. That's what I'm trying to say. I just get more might and have her deal more damage. Attack and ability, strength, endurance, defense. Or ability and spell cooldown. Let's do it with might. 16/16 is a nice place to end on, I guess. And in terms of duelist, do we have the last thing that we finally can use? Verse execute a deadly spitting flourish, striking nearby enemies with each graceful movement causing bleeding with her attacks. Yeah, let's do that, man. Sounds fantastic. AoE versus dodge. Yeah, it's another attack. Boom. We got that stuff. Done. Look at that. We now have sweeping death. Sweeping death, bruh. Sounds pretty good. It's just around her, right? Yeah. Alright. Save once again. Let's buff up and get cracking. I don't exactly know what we're gonna fight, but doesn't really matter because we're gonna kill him anyways.
You got it.
Okay.
Let's be off.
Stepping lightly.
Alright, so we've got 7 toes plus 2 bloodhounds. They explode and 2 blood chanters.
This again? Please stop.
It's gonna be right up to their face.
Just
Gonna
point
be
me in the
hilarious.
right direction.
Hey dude, what's up? Boom, we're fighting.
Heads up. We have come.
Okay, boom, they immediately use fear. These two immediately use the bleed, which I don't know what it does. Nor do I care, so it's
You got it.
okay. Barrack took damage instantly. Stop being that bad. Okay, I think I want you over here. And I want you over here. Please get there as soon as possible. Whoa, Barrack's taking a lot of damage. Alright, I want you to do this. And actually, this is the thing that I should do. Are you using your spells correctly?
I'm on
No,
it.
exactly. Okay, fantastic. Much better. I'm gonna do Naval Mines. Now I could do Healing Wisps on Barrack so he won't die because he took a lot of damage from I don't know exactly what, but he took a lot of damage. You're frightened, which is not cool, but that's fine. Let's fix that. Whoa, that threw something at me, but he's prone, so everything's fine. Control life. Yay, Barrack learns control life. You killed that, fantastic. Now we want to kill the second blood chanter. The bloodhounds, I need to be careful with the bloodhounds because I don't want them to explode on me. If they could do that, and that's not cool. Let's do this. Are you still frightened? Stop being frightened. There's nothing to fear. And do another fulmination like this. Boom. Boom. Barrack is just standing there, partying. Woo! Oh my god, I'm on fire! Which is great. And verse, let's do Sweeping Death. The cooldown is really low. The cooldown is like 24 seconds, which is really great. Yeah, do just stand over here, and then do Sweeping Death. Whee! Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty.
You won't get.
He just disengaged. That's kind of bad. Barrack, no. You keep attacking this. I should probably cast some spells or something, you know, or something. Let's do Flesh to Stone on this guy. And you try to take everyone.
Get away.
I do not want Verse to be the target of attention.
Come and feast my eye.
Exactly. Be prone. Everything's great. Oh, and he's stoned. Gotta love it.
You got.
Kill this dude. This guy should be dead pretty soon. You can stand back a little bit. Icicle Storm. Oh, yeah. Both of them died, which is pretty cool. You could still do an Icicle Storm, but I want you to walk away because that guy's gonna explode. Okay, kill this guy. Can you kill this guy, please?
I'll take care of
Good. Back away.
I will aid you.
And
You
now
got
this guy's petrified and is just gonna die. Assault and Cacophony. Defeat the voices of Nerat. Defeat Nerat's forces.
Isn't working.
Oh, now this drops down, so I had to kill everyone until I could get him. Everyone except for the people on the right, because apparently you don't. Light armor, leather armor is pretty cool. Crimson Spear helm. Click here. Collect that. Some fruit. Never used fruit before. Why would I? We can sleep here if we want to and lose all of our bonuses. So why would I do that? That's stupid as hell.
Won't happen.
Click here. First, okay. Take that. Let's make a quick save and go. Oh, I leveled up. Yeah. Let's level me up then. I can't level either of these because I got 23 wits. But I can't level any of them up because I need more than 1 point. And for this, do I need 3 points? No, just 2 points. Yeah. Yeah, but I won't be getting another level up most probably. So I should just use it on something else like Resolve, which gives you more lore slightly, right? Nope, doesn't. Or just do nothing. In terms of leadership, we can go. Oh, we can't even go to the last one yet. Magic, can we go to the last one yet? No, because we have to click other things that are kind of useless, so we never do that. Yeah, I gotta say, these three and these are just disappointing to me. So much so. I would expect, it's just add fire to weapon attacks. Who does that? Why would I do that? Nobody cares. So I apply the leash, which is a thing that I'll never use, but sure. Exhort a companion to improve in the battlefield by yelling at them. Let's do that. That sounds like a fun thing to do.
Let's be.
We get three bloodhounds. I'm assuming just 3 bloodhounds. Yeah. Quick save.
Graven Ash
Go
protect.
here. Graven Ash does not protect. Oh, they didn't change his voice lines.
Your days end.
Oh. Are they just all going to explode? 3.
I
Maybe?
will aid you.
They might all just go to explode. Like, right now. Just do a rhyme spike. And you just make all of them unravel. Wait. Get a bit closer. Unravel mines.
See that? I'm not in.
He's bleeding. But nobody cares. That much. Okay. Icicle Storm. It takes them a second to actually explode after they do that, so...
Useless.
I don't really want to use burst here. Anybody of them dying? Any deaths yet? No? Let's go with just the middle one.
Command.
Take that!
Wow, that didn't kill him? They're all just still stunned? Wow, okay. Interesting. Keep stunning them. I guess, and you do a fulmination until they actually die. Oh, there you go. I think this should be fine. You don't even need to come back, just
Right.
come on! You guys! I don't have all day.
That's how it.
There you go. Thank you.
No reason to tarry.
And there's nothing left here. Scraps of food and cloth litter the floor in the tent. Click over there. Get some of this. That was the marketplace. Bloodhound camp, Scarlet Fury camp, Blood Chanter camp,
Negative, Fatebinder.
Heavy Bronze Ridge helm, whatever.
No can do.
Blah 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 blah. Alright, we murdered everyone. Now, final boss. I mean, I guess final boss because final boss. I mean, I feel like there should be something after, but I don't know if there is. I mean, I feel like you should fight Kairos, right? After this, or something, or I don't know, some mystical truth to find out that I'm Kairos now, bitches. Oh, there you go, the voice of Nerat. Well, this should be amusing. Who's this? Horde. And here, the bodies of disfavored commanders are proudly displayed behind the voices of Nerat's throne. Cool. I think. Alright, let's walk up and just have a chat.
Your campaign ends here, maggot of unreason. We have no intention of joining the uncounted corpses littered in your path. We could have been magnificent together. But instead, we will have your bones fashioned into a scepter, your skin knotted into a belt, and your tongue fed to crows. At least crows know the meaning of respect and gratitude.
No, they don't. Also, if I'm dead, you can do whatever you want with my corpse, because I'm dead, and I don't see the point in doing, like, anything in particular, other than just disposing of it. But that's up to you, not me. Also, we could have been magnificent together. Yeah, the voice of Nerat has all the voices, like, he consumes people and have them in their head and everything. I'm assuming that's what he wanted to do with me. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense. Attack in total silence. There's no need of you, monster. You talk too much, Archon of Flatulence. Oh! Oh! Snap! Archon of Flatulence. Attack in total silence.
You aren't worried that this is a bit hasty? Not that I won't come along for the experience, but no one has challenged the Archon of Secrets and survived. I hope you'd thought this through.
Has anyone already challenged the other Archons that we've murdered so far? Huh? Huh? Hesitation? This isn't the verse I know. Is this where you betray me verse? Stand your input in singularity. Your input in is singularly useless here. Stand down. Would it be a problem if I fought an Archon? The Archon? Hesitation? This isn't the verse I know.
We've both been here before, haven't we? I'm right back to the day when my sisters died in front of me, only this time I'm truly afraid. Maybe my idiot brother has something to do with it. The last time this happened, I froze. Now I'm more afraid of what happens if we attack.
Listen to her, Fatebinder. She shows wisdom beyond her years.
The Voices of Nerat is a terrifying, centuries-old mastermind, and neither of us have been around as long as him. That point seems worth...
Oop, scheiße. Sorry.
You understand that he's going to hurt us.
That point it seems worth emphasizing. I really, really hope you understand that he's going to hurt us.
It's true. We promise.
If you're up to it, then I'm with you. I've killed my share of gang bosses, and it doesn't take a genius to know when a leader is flagging and needs to be replaced. No offense, Archon.
She glances at the Voices of Nerat and frowns.
None taken, wretched girl. We have never been more proud of you than at this moment. You are everything the chorus strives to become.
Yeah, even like he's obviously super happy. This is like strife in between us. I think we can take him, but only if you're with me. Gain very major loyalty, or your fear weakens us. I release you to the care of your master. Very major fear. Let's love verse. Very major loyalty. Love her forever.
All the way, boss. I couldn't draw my blade in better company.
Achievement unlocked. Inspiring leader. Loyalty 5. 95% to tier 6. All the way, boss. I couldn't draw my blade in better company. Smirks at you and then refocuses on the Voices with a hard, determined look.
Our little spy is right about one thing, you know. You're going to die, screaming. But your awareness will live for eternity. Suffering within our magnificence.
Alright, he does want to, like, take my brain.
Attend to us, darlings! There is more than one way to skin a Fatebinder, and we will show you as many as possible.
Ready to attack. What happens now? Oh,
Come!
just gonna...
Gather around and watch us destroy the...
We're just gonna stand around? This is kind of stupid. We're just gonna stand? Okay, let's wait for him to finish his things.
Me, grave.
Awaken power. Cool. So they're all standing, all of his horde and bloodhounds and whatever it is. Okay, go and kill him. And you guys move back here.
8.
There.
Icicle
Can't
storm.
see that.
Immune to prone. Whoa, so few of you, so many, so hardly seems fair, doesn't it? You just attack this. I guess I could use all of my super awesome special abilities.
So many.
One-handed weapons +1. Electric jolt. No, just use rhyme spike. Just use the big ones, you know. What's the point in using anything small? Just murder him. And then you could also use this one.
Does it?
And do you have anything? Do you have any talents? Are you useful in any way, Barrack? Whatever, just attack him. Did this, then you could do electric jolt. Yep. And then you could do sweeping death, which would probably be fun. You could do unravel minds. Stun. What is he doing? He's casting a spell called Fragmented Mind, Pelux Florian. A fragment of Pelux Florian. Okay, so that's how it's going to be, which is fine. Just do it in this direction. It'll be in time for him to come in. Not on you, please.
Consider it.
Okay, that's gonna be kind of scary. I'm going to do this in hopes that it'll work on Mr. Pelux Florian, and just gonna focus on the Voices. Okay, prone and that, which is very good. You can walk a bit here, and we could do this and this. You can do this, just in case.
I will aid you.
Hoping that, yeah, he's taunted, which is good. It's exactly what we wanted. Now you could do a fulmination, keep attacking that guy. You could do Stalwart Surge, I guess. I mean, we haven't gone into... I don't want to... You know, it's the final boss of the game. I don't want to waste anything so that I'll have it for after the boss. Right? Good. You got taunted. You can do Titan Touch on her because she's dealing damage and you're not. Boom, prone again, which is great. This guy's bleeding. He's injured. Yeah, he's injured already. Da-na-na, so exciting final boss. I'm sorry, the boss is like, the game is kind of too easy at this point. The bosses don't scare me that much. And wow, the fragment of Pel Exploring got destroyed. Immune to prone. Is that thing exploding and dealing damage to everyone or something? Oh yeah, everybody's, except for, yeah, he exploded and everybody's dazed, except, or something, except for Lantry. Okay, that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Why did it do absolutely nothing? I don't know. Oh, okay, ooh, damn, that was a big hit on Verse, so it's good that I'm just about to heal her. Cool, weak. Can you cast any of your things again? Yes, you can. Cool. Boom. Da-da-da. Healed her. You can do Unravel Minds because it deals damage even though he can't be prone because reasons, because boss, because screw you. You can use your one attack thing again. And do no damage probably. Or maybe something, or who knows. Use this.
You got it.
This is gonna attack normally. It's disappointing when he doesn't have anything more showboaty. Electric Jolt. And Fulmination.
Consider it done.
Whoa, Barrack leveled up. Cool. Cool. Fulmination. Fulmination. Almost dead. Might have second phase, third phase, I don't know. I mean, this might not be it.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something. Oh, she's still taking damage. Can you, like, taunt this guy so that Verse won't die? Taunt this guy so Verse won't die. Rhymed. Makes sense. And you can heal her.
I will aid
I guess you have to go there in order to heal her? No, you've got space. You've got some spoosh. Fragment Mine Kirim. Oh, he's trying to summon another... Trying to summon something. It's taking quite a long time for him to summon stuff. So that's fine with me. Go ahead. Take all the time in the world.
That was just luck.
Oh, damn. Immediately comes up behind you and starts being a dick. Can you... Oh, you know what? I'll do this. Let's do Flesh to Stone. That'll get him to be stuck for a little while. Or a lot of while.
How is this even possible?
Petrified. Cool. Defeat the Voices of Nerat. Quest complete. Assault and Cacophony. He just died. He said, how is it even possible? And he died.
Army.
There's nothing to attack here.
You delightful little surprise. We've had our fun, haven't we? But all good things have their end.
Is this anticlimactic or what? Just like, some spells, sorry. But no, it's cute. It's just that I expected more of the final bosses and those things. And when you just put like one dude against you, and they did even give him can't be stunned and can't be that. I like a more strategic kind of fight, which would make sense. But the systems that they've built don't super allow for that. The tactic that I used 100% of the time works 100% of the time. It's a winning strategy. It is fun, and I do still enjoy it, and sometimes you screw up, but it's not particularly difficult, and it doesn't... Yeah, some of these systems have trouble. Eventually, they do become slightly repetitive and not that difficult. I wish that the bosses could have been more, but they weren't. I think I really enjoyed the first one, Graven Ash, because it was in waves and it was kind of funny. They're all kind of structured in an amusing way, but you know, because of the way that if you think about how the game works. But oh well. He coughs, expelling a gout of green flame from his helmet.
You've defeated us, but Kairos is coming. The armies of the North march on the tiers to claim your magnificent head. There is nothing you can do.
A crack runs along the edges of his helmet's mouth, forming a mockery of a smile. Then we need a distraction, or a reprisal. This makes sense. The tiers are united in Kairus' name. I'm not the Overlord's enemy. I'll crush them beneath my heel. What would you recommend? What would you recommend? I'm not the Overlord's enemy. Still loyal in your heart.
Still loyal in your heart. When you have what it takes to challenge the Overlord. If you truly wish to be the Overlord's lapdog, you could throw yourself at Kairos' feet and scream your loyalty. We think it likely Kairos will destroy you anyway, just to be safe. But our time is passing, and the future is yours to bungle as you see fit.
An edict on the Northern Empire should do the trick. If it will put an end to this war, I will leave the Overlord with no doubts as to my loyalty.
If you do that, just promise us you'll worm your way into Kairos' heart and make the inevitable betrayal the stuff of legends. Make us proud, dear Archon. Make us proud.
The voice of Nerat slumps to the ground and speaks no more. Yeah, it's all about betrayal to be the stuff of legends. Just, I think that the tagline for that character is some people just want to watch the world burn. Pretty much.
No! Not like this! We were so close!
Shit! I guess that just happened. Good thing I'm still part of the gang, right, boss?
So much knowledge was in that hive of a creature. If Nerat weren't such a wanton monster, I'd almost shed a tear for his passing. Just think of how many tomes his minds could have filled. Though I suppose most of it would have been sketches of torture and fornication.
Yeah! Is that thing finally dead? I'm actually asking because it was difficult enough to tell if it was alive. And then everybody is still cheering, still emoting with the cheers. And they just leave. Travel to the mountain spire. The armies in the north. So apparently I'm going to be attacked by the armies of the north. Reputation ability unlocked. Scarlet Course Wrath ability, spurting blood. So yeah, now they really hate me. They hate me so much that I get this. Whoa, 42 to 56 raw damage. Causing them to hemorrhage blood, taking large damage that ignores armor and long-lasting bleed effect. This is like super powerful. It's really, really powerful. And we get Gentle Touch and Final Scream. Ooh. Kind of can't wait to like read both of these just to like check them out for a second. We'll do that in a bit. You acquire the Final Scream. Your power is increased. And there's a secret thing right here behind, which has a scroll, hide, and some elixir of quickness. A bunch of crap, basically. But hey, we get a bunch of crap.
No reason to tarry.
No reason to tarry. We get this. And we can go back, and Barrack leveled up, so let's level up Barrack, even though it's meaningless because we're kind of done with the game, but we can still do that. Give him more health, because why not? Save, boom, click here, Talons, Punisher, Sentinel. Can we go here? Yes, we can. Heal all nearby allies and get on damage absorption of shield in proportion to the health recovered. LA AoE, cooldown 1 minute. 35% of target's health and convert 100% of total healing into a shield on caster for 15 seconds. Shield of Suffering, blurb. Sounds cool. Never use it, but whatever. I can also, yeah, well, let's stay like that for now. Oh, and we want to check these two. So this is Gentle Touch, Annihilation, Jagged, and Sharp. And it is kind of better than he's kind of better than Dauntless and than Jagged Remedies. 5 hit precision, 25% critical damage multiplier. Cute. Jagged on weapon crit, it does stuff, and Sharp, it has more hit precision. It's Masterwort, and it's pretty good. Seems pretty good. It's better than Jagged Remedies. I can't replace it with Dauntless? Like, why am I only seeing it being replaced with Dauntless? Because when I do this, I can see Dauntless and Jagged Remedy's Thirst, and here I can only see Jagged Remedy's Thirst. It's better in every way except for armor penetration. What if I do this? It doesn't show me... It doesn't show me that it swaps between both of these. It doesn't compare with that for some reason. Like, directly. I can see both of them, but it doesn't compare with it for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because it's exactly the same. Now that I'm looking at it, it's exactly the same. They're both one-handed masterwork. Yeah, they're both exactly the same. That's why it's not comparing it, because there's nothing to compare. It's the same. Yeah. So this is Bloodthirsty, which means it gives me the Enrage on kill, and this does all of these things, which is pretty freaking amazing, except for armor penetration. I think it's better than Jagged. Finally, I found something that I think is better. And this is one-handed masterwork. It has Crush, and it does more DPS but slightly less recovery. But it is reverberating, which means on weapon crit it deals a lot of extra damage. Holy crap. That's kind of really good. And Blast of Confusion. Raise Final Scream into the air and unleash a chaotic explosion of energy. Only your enemies are pushed back, dazed, and confused. Duration of affliction scale with the Final Scream's renown. Has been wielded by the voices of Nerat and by all accounts has never known a second owner until now. Blah, 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 blah. Seems pretty cool. So I can use this to just gain more DPS. But, like, substantially. 3.2 is a lot, but recovery is slightly less great. But still, it's pretty damn amazing. This one has result. Don't equipped full AoE daze. When you crit, it dazes everyone around. And when this crits, it deals random damage and afflictions. Which is better. And I never use the AoE attack that this has, which is pretty good, but yeah. But I could also replace it with Gentle Touch, Annihilation, Jagged, and Sharp. Or just... I'm the voices of Nerat now, bitch! Can I give him this one? It has less accuracy and more recovery, but he'll have the Dauntless instead of Harm's Way. Yeah, let's do that.
I was built for this.
Yes, you are. You get the Dauntless, man. It's badass. Yeah, I like it. She has the scream thing. Kind of funny. All right, cool. I'm sure that was super important and useful and mattered. So now there's just people here? Now there's just like people hanging around the camp doing not much. There's just people. Hey man, what's up? Most of the course has gone already. It didn't take long to see who come out of top. Scald Furies. Not many course stay to fight over the stuff left behind. Must be my lucky day. Yeah, there's no one to talk to. And nobody cares. Guess we're gonna go finish the game now. We're at 43 minutes. I'm assuming finishing the game will take a little bit longer than that, but I guess it doesn't. But, I mean, I don't mind going over an hour if this is the final one, especially. Like, let's do it, you know? Let's do it. Mountain Spire. So, Kairos marches in the north to come and kill me. Huh. Okay. Bring it. Or something. I don't know. Research item complete in the Ocean Spire. Cool. Don't really care. Quest updated the armies in the north. Travel the Mountain Spire. Issue an edict upon the northern kingdoms. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do? Just issue an edict? Kill all of them or something? Upon the northern kingdoms. I'm just going to make one final save. If this is the end of the game. I don't know if it's the end of the game. I don't know if there's more. I'm assuming there isn't more, because it's kind of like... there shouldn't be more, I feel. Now Kairos comes, and that's like... I don't know. I have no idea. Let's find out. The waves of energy radiating from the spire draw you forward, pressing your body and mind to its eager embrace. At the center of this tide, the resonator stands ready to broadcast your voice, echoing your commandments to the farthest reaches of the tiers and beyond. From here, the highest point in all the peninsula, you could, with the sum total of your effort, project your will far north, past the edges of the tiers, and proclaim your edict as far as the lands of the Northern Empire. Turn to your companions. It probably amounts to a declaration of war against the Overlord. Ready? Ready? Any requests? Touch the resonator and concentrate. Mutter something gently. Test the resonator. I'm the last Archon standing in the tiers. It's time to send word to Kairos. The conquest is complete. Affirm your loyalty to Kairos and send news of your successful conquest to the Overlord. Or relax for a moment, ponder the situation. Step away from the... Let's relax for a moment. With your work here in the tiers all but complete, you take a deep breath of the cool, tranquil Aspire air and allow yourself a moment to think. By the letter of Kairos' orders, you have done all that it is asked. You delivered the edict of execution and brought the Archons to heel as ordered. While you have the victory of the moment to savor, you find yourself wanting for answers. Only Archons have met Kairos, and while you are now counted among those luminaries, the battlefield promotion was hardly the revealing initiation rite you long imagined all Archons experience. Looking back on the events of the war, it seemed implausible that this moment has caught Kairos entirely by surprise. Half a league beneath your feet sits Ascension Hall. Had the Edict of Execution not been stopped, the resulting deaths would have been done the work of the Civil War and the culling call of the Archons. And had it not been you to resolve the Edict of Execution, who else? Would that person be standing where you now stand? You've made no secret of your loyalty to Kairos, and you smile at the realization that, if the Overlord is indeed prescient, this victory was enabled by the will of Kairos. The question now lingers in your mind. Have you been placed in this position because Kairos expects you to be loyal, or because Kairos expects you to be contrary? Are those mutually exclusive? It can be no accident that the resolution of the Edict of Execution ordered someone to liberate the base of the Spire, and it can be no coincidence that the culling of the Archons in Civil War have brought about much of the carnage Kairos initially sought to inflict with that fateful edict. It's time to send Kairos. The conquest is complete. Affirm the loyalty of Kairos and send news of your successful conquest to the Overlord. I am the last Archon standing in the tiers. It's time to send word to Kairos. The conquest is complete. Mutter something. Test the resonator. Your words are barely perceptible over the wind until the first peal of echoes ricochet back from the valley's mountainous ring, at which point the echo make further speaking a bit confusing. The actual definition of your words are lost in the echo, but a sonorous flood of your voice fills the valley with the sound of a distant thunderclap. Whether or not your precise wording is audible at the target of your edict is merely a matter of whether or not your victims need to know. So long as your voice can touch the realm, your will shall be enacted. I'm the last Archon standing in the tiers. Some send word to Kairos. So I'm assuming I can betray Kairos or, tell him or stay with him. And I see no reason not to at least talk to him and, betray him later in an epic kind of way, like Nerat asked. If he wants to kill me, he's going to have to try. Any requests? I'm the last Archon. Let's go with 5. I like it. I like staying with Kairos and seeing where that goes.
Shit. We're not exactly ass-deep in friends, are we? And so long as you can call down an edict, Kairos will have eyes on you, if not worse. Better the Overlord watch you as a student than a rival, I guess.
Oh, this certainly won't end in our executions. Kairos would never demand his Archons fight one another to the doom of all.
Considering Kairos' most recent order, I think the Overlord and the Voices of Nerat had something in common. They both seem willing to forgive most any behavior if it's backed with demonstrable strength and plausible loyalty. I don't think being loyal to Kairos is necessarily a safe decision. It's simply safer than direct conflict. Well, if Kairos asks for a scapegoat, I'll mention your name first. Who's Kairos going to believe? The little girl with mind control powers or the court's official? Necessarily safe decision, simply safer than direct conflict. I'm gonna go with the first one. It makes sense.
I won't question your final judgment. I swore you an oath after all. Just remember that even if Kairos decides you chose our every action by her orders, she may still condemn you for the outcome. Her philosophy holds as much in common with Tunan's as Nerat's.
The letter of Kairos' order has been fulfilled, as a single Archon now rules triumphantly over a unified tiers. Speaking to the resonator, in the name of Kairos, Archon will claim the tiers for the glory of the Overlord. On second thought, with the powers I've shown, I doubt Kairos will let me live. That's the thing, will he let you live? I don't know. I'm kind of down with I did exactly as you asked, Master, for now. I like it. I think that makes more sense. Magnified by the power of the resonator, your victorious words thunder across the valley and out to the world beyond. Seconds later, you hear the reverberations of your voice echoing off the mountains, louder than any stroke of thunder or earthquake. Your declaration of triumph rings out across Terratus. A moment passes, and farther north and east, bolts of copper-hued lightning roil between the clouds, a spectacle last seen a century ago, when the northern kingdom fell to Kairos and become the Northern Empire. The conquest of the Tears and all of Terratus is at long last complete.
The Tears have been conquered, unified at
Apocalypse
last
later,
under a
chaotic
single
victory, Act 3,
banner.
zero consumption.
Word of your victory reaches the ear of Kairos, as does your declaration of fealty and obedience to the Overlord. In answer to your surrender, Kairos' armies halt their advance on the Tears and withdraw to their garrisons. With none left in the Tears to challenge your claim, you fortify your grasp on the war-torn realm. The whole of Tyranny now finally rests in Kairos' grasp. The conquest is, at long last, complete.
Cool, that's it. So yeah, not a huge fan that after all of the choices that you can make throughout, the final choice is still like a text option that just like doesn't rest on like, yeah, you make a decision, I guess. I don't know. It's okay. Overall, I've greatly enjoyed the game. I think it's pretty great. Has some of the best writing that I've seen in a long time. Has some inconsistencies, but that just happens with such a large game. And it's really cool because you can replay it a ton and do all kinds of different things. I won't be doing that because I think we've spent like 60 hours on this. I've been playing extremely slowly. I have friends that also play and love these type of games and have played it in like less than 30 hours. So that's less than half the time. We did get, I said that quickly, but I just want to open up like Steam. I pressed Shift Tab to open Steam like you normally do. And I got Chaotic Victory of Act 3, the end of Act 3, complete the game without any allies, which is what I did. I guess that's chaotic. So I was with him up until the end, but because he wanted me to kneel to him instead of him kneeling to me, I wonder if there's a way. I'm assuming there is a way to make him heal to you, but I don't know how. Again, I've not looked up online anything. And I bet that there's so many options and things. I'm now going to check out a bit how kind of the game progression goes and what other paths that you can. I think there's about 4 different things you could do. You could ally with this, ally with this, ally with the Voices of Nerat, ally with the chorus, with the whom I allied with Graven Ash, or ally at the beginning with the rebels. And you could be... I did the peaceful resolution at the end. If I click view all achievements, it opens up and shows me the final ones that I did. There's so many achievements. Yeah, I clicked Apocalypse later, which is end the conquest of the Tears with a peaceful surrender. So I was like, Kairos didn't fight Kairos. Or I click the other one and get the other achievement. That's basically it. And I also got, that's the cute one, zero consumption. Complete the game without ever using a health potion. Who uses health potions? Why do you even give me health potions as an option? I never understood that. But with how easy the game is for the grand majority of it, I don't think I've maybe had a few battles that were difficult, but even the final bosses, I could definitely see this game being done on the hardest difficulty levels without ever loading and saving. Very possible. It just means that you have to take some wounds. Overall, I think I've taken less than 5 wounds without trying too hard and thinking, if you really try and play properly, you could just be more careful than I was and actually use maybe, potions. There's so much stuff that I didn't use that I could have. All right, let's read the end of it. Days after the declaration of your victory, the mountain spire becomes a bustling hub of incoming peace delegations and missive birds, as your newly conquered vassals compete for your favor with obscure displays of fealty and flattery. In the flood of missives comes a single wordless message bearing the seal of Kairos. It depicts a map of Terratus with all the districts of the known world carved up, each assigned the symbol of an archon. Your symbol is illustrated atop the peninsula of the Tears. Actions speak louder than words, and on the day of you receive the map from Kairos, your scouts report that the armies marching upon the tiers have reversed course and disbanded. Yeah, he doesn't come to kill me because he knows that I'm a friend. You fulfill Kairos' decree and all the tiers is now ruled by a single Archon. Your former rivals have either submitted to you or perished, bringing the civil war to a close. Neither of the Archons charged with conquering the tiers impressed you enough to follow their lead. You ultimately defied your orders, seeing a better way to gain control, eliminating every Archon who dared stand in your way. You carved your own seat of power in the tiers, keeping yourself independent from the Northern Empire. In their pride, the disfavored never imagined themselves beaten, especially when their opponents appeared to be disorganized. The last remnants of the Legion dispersed, their general destroyed, their honor broken beyond bending. The scorn that follows their humbled ranks haunts them even in the depths of obscurity. The Scarlet Chorus may have been mighty in numbers, but that didn't stop you from thoroughly scattering them, cutting off the serpent's head and sending each of their gangs howling back to the chaos they sowed. How the remnants of the Horde occupy themselves without a war to fight becomes a topic for nightmares. While you manage to unite the tiers under a single banner through conquest, losing the support of Overlord's armies makes the work of maintaining this order all the more difficult. Loyalties weaken and slip, but you make a point of taking a personal hand in the country's new governance. After time and struggle, the tiersmen begin to see themselves as citizens of a unified land. With the Edict of Stone dispelled, the earth around the Sown Sea finally settles, leading everyone to believe the realm of Azure will return to its former glory, but the ritual used to end the edict blighted the land to such a degree that nothing will grow, no matter how hard anyone tries. With determination, some are able to start small seedlings, but nothing ever comes of it. The memory of Karen is a great force of destruction and remains a monument of inert rock. Most agree the world is better off without the Archon of Stone as the people of Azure begin to slowly reclaim the land that was once torn asunder by his power. It's the third one in the same space. As the strongest and oldest of their kind, the death of the Stone Stalkers is a blow to Beastman culture. Their demise also brings centuries of oral tradition to an abrupt end. The local tribes never recover from the terrible loss. Yeah, I killed a bunch of them. With Karen's essence preserved and the lands of Azure permanently blighted, the Earthshakers have no reason to return to the Stone Sea after disfavored legions collapsed. After the death of Radix at Iron Hearth, the guild finds a new leader in a gifted Earthshaker named Isadora. As a tiersman and champion of Karen's teachings, she abolishes the rigid structure that once held the mages down and allowed them to experiment and explore their powers. The Earthshakers begin to wander the lands of Territus in the years following your victory in the tiers, becoming a group of power and renown. Soon after the death of the Archon, the garrison deserted the crumbling fortress of Sentinel Stand. With the unbroken, all but destroyed, the former citizen of Star Wars slide into lawlessness and begin to fight over what little they can salvage. To save her child, Amelia abdicated her claim to the throne of Stalwart. Lacking allies or a mission beyond survival, she bundles her baby close and sets out to find a safer, less warlike frontier in modest anonymity. If the need arises, she is ready to protect the precious burden with her life. Though it takes time to recover from the devastation of the Edict of Storm, the Blade Grave begins its slow march towards healing. The realm of Starworld may never resemble its former glory, but the land is not so blasted that something new and better can't be built atop the bones of the past. The region bloodline has ended. With it, new traditions and legacies spring to life. You eliminated the Scarlet Chorus that plagued the disfavored troops in the Vellum Citadel, cutting a path through them all the way to the Silent Archive. Instead of destroying it as Graven Ash wanted, you chose to keep it for yourself, realizing the knowledge contained in the scroll was far more useful in your hands. By taking the Silent Archive from its pedestal and disrupting the preservation spell holding the Vellum Citadel in stasis, you caused the collapse of the single largest repository of knowledge in Territus. The world may never know the true extent of the lost. The sages are all but wiped from the tiers. What remains of their hoarded knowledge is vulnerable, as likely to be misused as destroyed. The damage done to the intellectual core of the region is likely beyond reversal. Though small groups of would-be scholars gain influence from time to time, the setback is ultimately too vast to overcome. Without any formal leadership in Lithian's Crossing, the people of Haven elected to govern themselves for the first time in ages. However, rivalries among merchants began to spark violence without anyone to enforce order. As the town began to slip into further lawlessness, Harkian Bronze seized the opportunity to rally those that remained loyal to him and took control of the settlement by driving out those that disapproved of his authorities. His brash and austere leadership ushered in a new age of modest prosperity for Lithian's Crossing, but at the cost of what some would call a new occupation of the settlement. By enacting an Edict of Vengeance on Vengeance Well, you announced your power to the world. Mercifully for the inhabitants of Vengeance Well, the Edict on the Well does not linger for long, but the event is forever remembered as the first display of true power from Kairos' new Archon. The death of Graven Ash means the end of the disfavored. Without the comfort and support of the great general, what remains of the Legion sinks into hopelessness. The Archon's seat is left vacant, and whether or not it can be occupied again is a heated topic. Far from its place of final rest, the Northern Empire mourns its fallen son. Killing, the voices of Nerat spread the joy of bloody vengeance across the continent. Celebrated as the deaths of history's greatest parasite, the occasion is marked by all who suffer under the oppression of the Scarlet Chorus. Even in victory, one thought nags you. Though you witnessed his death, you cannot help but wonder if the voices of Nerat is done with you. Tunon the Adjudicator continues to dispense justice from his seat at the bastard city. He follows the laws you craft to the letter, advising on any of the meticulous changes you lack the time or the patience to draft. Without his aid, the task of keeping order in the tiers would be nigh impossible. The death of Blood Mark deprived the world of a most capable murderer. One less bedtime story to scare children is no significant loss, though you can't help but glance at the dark corner of every room and feel as if something is watching you. Blood Mark will always cast a long shadow on your life. The death of Graven Ash left Beric a shadow of his former self. Finally, we got to the companion. So much of the events that you did. A shadow of his former self. He follows you for a time, as much out of habit as reflex. All agree that there is nothing of him left under the iron shell. He departs your company without a word, assuming a position at a crossroads where he allows himself to rust as solid as any statue. Verse finds himself adrift in the relative peace that follows your conquest. She returns to the field and seeks out young women from rural communities, imparting her fighting skills to only the most passionate. Over the course of many apprentices, she follows the voice of Nerat's example and forms a personal army, the Callous Sisterhood. Verse proves to be a strict teacher. That's a cute name. And you hire her services often, confident that she'll take any assignment where there's blood to be spilled. Landry keeps a close watch over you, scribing his account of your deeds and accomplishments in his tireless quest to fill the chronicle with history and knowledge. He follows you even into his twilight years, and together you learn much about the world. You pretend not to notice Landry's waning strength, though you find yourself pausing mid-sentence to let his writing catch up. He recognizes your generous ruse and appreciates it in silence. Lovely. I really like Landry. I really like that character. Ebb remains in your company, where she seeks out promising recruits among your supporters. After recognizing some obvious talent, she takes on a team of apprentices in a new school that would be typecasters. Though she often jokes that the school is bound to fail with her at the helm, her students think otherwise, as do her many dozens of hopefuls who come begging for her tutelage. My throat actually hurts. With no desire, With no desire to remain in the company of humans, Kills and Shadows returns to the wilderness and seeks out her own kind. She discovers a haggard community of beastmen who abandoned the realm of Haven and Azure only to be enslaved by Kairus' forces. Out of this rabble of defectors, she forges a tribe. Their nomadic ways respecting no established border or law. They raid villages and caravans when possible, glutting on the spoils and boasting of their severed ties with the human world. Though a large bounty follows in the tribe's wake, no human can survive the hunt for its leader. Siren grows quiet over time, speaking little and foregoing her songs as she distances herself from your military. One day, she simply walks out of camp and makes out for the wilderness of the Tears. Rumors reach your ear that Siren has occupied an abandoned mountainside temple, her vow of silence drawing a small group of respectful followers. You leave her in peace. Okay, that sounds the least... I like this description the least of what happens, because that sounds odd as hell. I would expect her to grow into a boastful, crazy... for lack of a better word, a bitch. But, be more interesting than taking a vow of silence. With your loyalty to Kairus declared to all, the Overlord's conquest of Territus is complete, and the people of the Tears finally see an end to years of bloodshed. Farewell, perched atop the ancient spire, you survey the lands and now ruled by Kairus' decree. Your followers are all too eager to boast of your power of the edict, and they whisper that a reckoning will someday come. For the time being, the Overlord seems content to let you rule the Tears for the glory of Kairus. For the glory of Are we done? I think we're credits time. Done? Yes. Yes, we are. Well, what can I say? So first of all, thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around with me. This has been a lot of fun. This has been the second game that I played through, the second CRPG that I played through the entirety of on camera for my YouTube channel. which is just a small YouTube channel of me, a person who loves games, and games is the best shit for me in any regard. That's my life. That's what my love. I love playing them, and I love making them as well. And that's what I do. I also have a lot of other games, shorter games that I've played on my channel, and there will be more. I don't know what's the next one. I have an idea of it, but I need to get started on having that happen. I don't think it'll happen this weekend because there's so many things happening right now. I am busy, very, very busy. But we will see. Let me know in the comments to this video, or on Twitter, or on Facebook, or, you know, send me an email if there's any game specifically that you want to watch. What we will probably do is, oh, we can make this faster as well. Haha, times 32. Oh my god. No. We want to, so, +4 is good. I always go through the credits, respecting the people who play the game. I'm barely look at them, but I will let them play because the people who made this game deserve that, at the least. Respect the people who make games, because I am one myself. I make games myself, and I want people to know that these people are all wonderful for making this game. So all these people, thank you so much. I started with thanking you guys, and now I'm thanking, I wanted to do more thanking, and then I got to talking about myself. So thank you for everyone who made this game. If by any chance you're watching this, you're fantastic. I think Tyranny is a wonderful, wonderful game. Every game has its flaws, but this is a great CRPG. I really, really enjoyed, and I cannot wait for the next one. What I wanted to say is that I'm not going to... Oh, that's it? That was pretty quick. No, there's more. Oh, no, that's Tyranny. Okay, cool. That's fine. We will not be playing another CRPG immediately. We will not be playing another CRPG immediately. I like to take some time to rest from that. I have some ideas in mind about playing way more casual games. When I say casual games, it sounds... The connotation for casual games today is kind of bad. An action game that'll take us 10 hours. How about that? Some more chill. Probably going to be an old game, an oldie that I really, really like, and we're bringing it forth. And after that, I don't know. The next big CRPG that's going to come out is Pillars of Eternity 2. I played the first one. I have a few videos of it on this channel, but I didn't do an entire playthrough on the channel. I just played through myself and made some videos. We might do that again. I don't know. This definitely takes a lot of time. This is like a commitment for months and months and months, and it does mean that I can't play it on my own pace. I play 1 hour a week, which is fine sometimes, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Let me know through all of the channels that I mentioned before if you want anything in particular, and I'll consider it. You know, opinions and ideas are greatly appreciated. Once again, I'll thank you for watching and sticking around with me for so long. It's been a pleasure, and yeah. I don't have any stats. I didn't make any stats because I wasn't completely sure this was the last video. But I think we've got... You know what? Let me just check right now because I can. Just on Steam. Just to see. Because I have this on Steam. I bought this on Steam and I only played it with this. So Tyranny is running for 57 hours. You've played 57 hours of Tyranny. That's plenty. I don't know how much of these are in video form, but we do have a bunch of videos. Yeah, so I think we're done. I think that's all the things that I wanted to say. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next one, I hope. Cheers. Bye-bye.